So let's I mean, we are having a lot of Iran tensions that I keep coming back to because
Sure.
it's like you've got the symbolic damage Trump has done to America and the intersecting with the reality of it. The algae filled poison sluice, the ellipse being bare dirt now. Those visual things people can see, but also you've got this endless game Trump plays with himself and the markets over Iran. And I mean, there is it's very clear to me that they've put JD Vance out to they've sent him out to die politically on this cause. Where do you guys see this going in the next few weeks?
Yeah, let me say, if you're in the hospital and JD Vance comes to visit you, it's a really bad sign.
Yeah.
You do not. You really want to start getting your affairs in order because, like, you're probably not going to leave that house.
Your do not resuscitate is going to come in handy at that
really,
point.
JD Vance and Donald Trump against the Persian Empire. Who are you going to bet on? It's not even complicated. And it's just, it's amazing how much more powerful Iran will come out of this war. I mean,
really find it striking.
Yeah.
All the stuff they do, like the inspectors they've agreed to inspectors. Yeah, well,
right.
The inspectors were there until you bombed the place.
Right.
I mean, it's like,
right.
It was already there. It's all, even if it's, and Iran's disputing it, I got that. But I'm saying, even if it's true, so, you bombed them to get us to the same place we were. And by the way, the Straits, and they're going to make a lot of money. So,
and I don't know if you guys caught this story today, but at the same time, Jared Kushner is negotiating with Iran and the Gulf states to end this war. Affinity Partners, his hedge fund, is also in a fundraising round in the Middle East with the Gulf states to raise money for his hedge fund. At the same time, he's negotiating the conclusion of a war that his father-in-law did not need to start.
Yeah, if Jared Kushner
mind-blowing
end up on trial. Yeah, if Jared Kushner doesn't end up on trial, something's very wrong.
Yeah,
it's the most blatant corruption. I mean, really. I mean, I think Ann Applebaum wrote a piece about it. It's really worse than what was happening in Russia in the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I was around for that, and that was not pretty. That was some really ugly shit. But this is right up there.
Well, even the $300 billion that Iran's, if Iran gets the $300 billion, it's like they got to be sitting there with their pockets wide open to get some kickback for $50 billion or $100 billion.
Sure. Oh, and I don't think there's anything. There was almost nothing in the Haberman Swan book was more striking to me than just how much everyone around Trump knew this Iran war was going to be a disaster. In the room, Pete Hegseth and Dan Kane and even Stephen Chung, all these people and Jared and Witkoff, it's like, well, we don't know how this is going to go, boss. A lot of risks here, a lot of big downsides here, but Trump was going to bull his way through it because he's drunk on power and thinks of himself as Genghis Khan, and he talks through with them about how he sees himself as this great, powerful figure in history, Genghis Khan or Hitler or Stalin, Mao. I'm like, those are not the comparisons you want, dude. Those are not the people you want to say that you're like. But here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I think that the 31% of Republicans who think ICE hasn't been brutal enough might like that, Yeah. They may be the only ones. He's pushing everybody else away.
Those are like, back in the day when lived in New York, when you were working for the mayor, Rick, and there was always about 9% that thought he was soft on crime, and I was like, I want those people in my
right. If you thought Rudy was soft on crime in New York in the 90s, I don't know where you're living, but man,
I really want those guys. I want them on my block. It's going to be really, you can.
Yeah, it is a pretty remarkable moment we're in right now.